Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time. I wanted to come today since I have the house to myself and just make this update video. I also have a couple of products I'm going to do reviews for today, so if I'm wearing the same outfit then that's why. Before I start with any updates, I just want to say thank you to all of you subscribers that stuck with me. I know I haven't filmed anything since like October 2013, I think, which is just terrible because I've been reviewing things, I've been testing products out, and if I did film a video I didn't like it, or I didn't have my editing software because I moved a couple of times and it was just a mess. But I want to say thank you to all of you who stuck with me, and to the new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. I promise that my channel is going to just continuously get better because I have help now. Someone who's a little bit more tech savvy than me is now a very prominent part of my life, so things are on the upswing. So let me just give you guys a little update. So from the last time I made a video, I have gotten engaged. I've moved from Brooklyn to South Dakota. Then I moved from South Dakota to Washington. I have had 3 different jobs in that time. Just a lot has been going on. In regards to my engagement, I got engaged almost a year ago this month to a wonderful guy named John, and we're very happy, and we're getting married in August of this year in Miami Beach. So a lot of what has been taking my time lately has been wedding planning. I thought it was going to be a whole lot easier to plan a destination wedding because I'm familiar with Miami. I think in some of my other videos I've mentioned to you guys that I usually go to Miami once a year for like a girls weekend with my good friend, and so I felt like, oh, I'm familiar with it, it won't be a problem. That did not turn out to be the case. It's a lot harder than I thought, but we got 4 months to go, so we're in the home stretch, and hopefully everything will just go smoothly the rest of the way. In May last year, I moved from Brooklyn to South Dakota, as I mentioned, and I lived there with John. We lived there about 6 months, and then he got a new job in Washington State, so we moved to Washington State just before Christmas this year. No, Christmas last year, duh. So things have been going well. We really like Washington. It's beautiful, and John is enjoying his job. I recently started a new job, but I won't go more into that because that's a whole developing situation. But yeah, so things have been really crazy. I filmed a few videos when we were living in South Dakota, but as I said, I just either didn't like the quality of them, or I didn't have my Sony Creative software with me at the time. I had to get my mom to send it to me from Brooklyn because for some reason I forgot it, and it was just a lot. But I have been using products. I have plenty of products to review, and the cat is trying to break into the bathroom now. But yeah, so things have been very busy, but thankfully not in a bad way. Things have been good, and I'm very happy. I'm excited to get married, and excited to continue making videos. And thankfully, John is great. He enjoys my YouTube channel. Since we were long distance dating, watching my YouTube videos was kind of how he could see me, and it was just a connection between us. So yeah, I'm very happy. I feel very blessed, and I'm just gonna do my best for you guys. I feel like I do better when I'm very busy. So since I have the full-time job and then the family here, I feel like if I just film a lot of videos at a time, edit them, and then just upload them piece by piece, I think that would do well for me. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of my newer videos. I'm wearing the same outfit, and I am just going through them. I will pretty much try and do as many reviews as I can until my voice gives out, which from the past I remember is about 4 or 5 videos. So that's what I'm planning to do. So this is the first one for today. and I plan to do a couple more, as I said, since the house is empty. So again, I just want to thank all of you guys for hanging with me and newly subscribing and all of that. I really appreciate it, and I just hope you guys know that. I wanted to also mention a skincare update, because I know the last time that I talked about my skincare, I was using the Tazarac 0.01% cream, and I actually stopped using that, I think, right after I got engaged last year. At the time, I just did it because I believe in the Tazarac video I did with you guys, I mentioned that, you know, when you're on Tazarac, you're not supposed to get pregnant, and if you do get pregnant, there's, you know, there are risks for the baby. So once I got engaged and I realized, well, things happen, I could get pregnant, I just felt like, let me come off this Tazarac. You know, my skin was doing great, and I just said, I'll have to find a different way to keep my skin clear. So I mean, that's why I got off it, but it turns out I needed to be off it anyway, because the Tazarac was causing me to have significant hair loss, and I could not figure out why I had this hair loss. Since I was a child, I've always had what one of my hairdressers always called my worry spots, and I would just get spots where either my scalp gets really dry there and I will just scratch the hair out of my head, or just the hair thins in these spots on my head. So it started with that, and then my hairline started getting very thin, and I just wasn't putting two and two together. And I think the main reason for that was that I was so happy with the results that the Tazarac gave me that I just forgot all about the fact that my dermatologist told me that there are side effects, and that, you know, it can cause hair loss because it'll be like a, what did she say, an overdose of vitamin A in your system, and that can cause hair loss. So then in May, I went to see my stylist, hey Tamika, and we were talking, you know, it was driving her crazy too, because she couldn't figure out why I was having this hair loss, because she didn't have me using any, you know, harsh products in my hair, and I, you know, wasn't doing anything that should cause this. And we were just talking, and she was like, well, what about that stuff you told me you're putting on your face? And I was like, oh yeah, maybe. And I was sitting in her chair and I Googled it, and there you go, hair loss as a side effect for Tazarac. So thankfully by that point I had been off it about a month, but I believe I read online that it takes like 2 or 3 months for it to go out of your system completely. Thankfully I have noticed, I think around, yeah, I was in South Dakota, so maybe by the end of July I noticed that the spots started filling back in. I went back to using my Viviscal tablets, which I don't remember if I ever did it. I know I did a review for it, and I think I did a blog post. If I did, I'll link those down below. If not, I will write one, because I have the pictures and everything that I took of the Viviscal, so I don't know why I didn't do it. It must have just been too much at the time. I started using that again. My dermatologist in New York recommended to me to use the men's Rogaine. I didn't do it at first because I kept saying to her, well, it says men's and it says on there for women not to use it. But she assured me, yeah, go ahead and use it. So I did use that for a little bit. I didn't use it consistently because I don't know, it just gave me a bad feeling about it. I just didn't use it consistently. But thankfully I have noticed that the spots have filled in. I'm not going to bother showing to you guys because my hair is in a kind of puff now, and you wouldn't be able to tell, because thankfully it is so thick now that the hair is growing back that you can't see patches, so thank God for that. But yeah, I just got out of the Tazarac, and I for about a month I just didn't use anything on my skin but sunblock. The sunblock in question, I will be doing a review on it, so I won't mention it right now. But when, I think right before we moved to Washington State, and since we've been here, I was using the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo, the benzoyl peroxide cream. That really helped me. I feel like my face is doing pretty well. I'm just going to come in a little bit so you guys can see. I have a couple of marks here and there, but overall it's been pretty clear. I think I've had maybe 4 cystic pimples in the last 6 or 7 months, and between using my Lush Grease Lightening, the benzoyl peroxide. I just was able to get rid of them pretty much. So yeah, I feel like it's doing pretty good. I believe it was last month I went ahead and I bought back my Cetaphil Derma Control Oil Control Moisturizer with the SPF 30. I believe I did a video for this and for the oil control foam wash, which I also have right here. So I will link that down below, and it's just really, I enjoy it. This moisturizer to me is probably one of my favorite ones, aside from the Michael Todd Moisture, was it Delight or Light? It gives me the sun protection, and I don't feel like I look chalky. I don't have that white film on my face. I have it on right now. I washed my face about half an hour ago and I let it dry. I dried it, patted it dry and let it dry, and then I put this on it, and I feel like it looks good. I don't have any of those chalky filmy problems, which is something that only a few sun protection products don't give me. So other than that, like I said, my Grease Lightning from Lush, I make sure I'm never without that, never without it. And I just have been doing that. And Emu oil, I have to see if I have the bottle. I'll do a review on that. I meant to do a review on my Emu oil when I got some piercings like a year ago, but I use Emu oil for everything. I mean, that's like my Windex from, like, if you're a fan of Big Fat Greek Wedding, I put it on everything. So sometimes if my face is feeling dry, I'll put a little Emu oil on it, and I just love it. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I want to go ahead and make some other videos today. Hopefully when I go to edit this video, I won't think that the sound is too wonky or that you can hear my washing machine downstairs. And this one will actually be uploaded because I am just so tired of filming stuff for you guys and then I don't like it and I don't upload it. So maybe I'll just upload it anyway, and if it's echoey, that'll be the last time. I'll just update this. I'll just upload this one. But anyway, let me go ahead and make these other videos and check on the cat and the dog and make sure they didn't kill each other. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this update wasn't too long. Might be a little long, but yeah, thanks so much again, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments or questions, or if there are any products you would like me to review, please leave them down below and I'll try and go out and get it so I can review it for you. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.